Alright. Just wanted the song to play for a bit. It's kind of fitting. Playing Hunter. Bingo. I actually really enjoy this as a kind of standalone game mode. If you like expeditions but think that they're a bit limited, they're definitely this definitely expands upon it in a really interesting way. So I have curated this I didn't see this one. Maybe I'll re-roll that. Yellow Pearl. I mean, I'm going to Moon, so I kind of get this one by default. Maybe the Chimney. Yeah, this is a kind of hard pearl to get. It's a bit more interesting. So yeah, I have kind of arranged some of these challenges in a specific way. I didn't notice this one either. Do I do this? Actually, I think I do this one. I just didn't want to have two of them. So there is 300 points. This might be too low. I don't know if I'll get more than 300 points just by playing naturally. But you know, I'm Hunter. I think this is fitting. Everything else, I think the main overarching quest is basically story stuff. I need to go to Pebbles, and then I guess I start with the green neuron, if these quests have something to do with it. Go to Pebbles, go to Moon, get the subterranean pearl, and bring it back to Moon. That's like the main quest. So I kind of go in a loop around the world. Hello, welcome to the stream. I guess we'll get started. And of course, there's other quests that are, or challenges, I guess, that are, you know, I'll be spending more time in some other regions like Outskirts. Yeah, we can do start with the neuron. I should hold on to it. We're in Underhang right now. I don't know where exactly. We're actually right under Pebbles. I guess that's a little bit of a shortcut, but I need Karma. That's a really interesting place to start. If I just farm Karma, and then just try to go for, oh dear, just farm Karma and then try to rush to I'd rather fight this guy on a more, yeah, over here. Maybe I can get him. Are you gonna move? That worked somehow. I guess I'm Hunter. Getting food isn't really that bad. I just need to kill like 2 creatures. Yeah, you know what? Let's just focus on Karma. If I might as well go straight up to Pebbles while I'm here, right? Kind of get this quest started a bit early. Just another one. I mean, I only need 1 cyan per cycle. Alright, we'll just be doing this for like 3 cycles. Kind of funny start. This is a really interesting thing in a multiplayer situation. Everyone might be thinking, oh, I should immediately go up to Pebbles and finish that one. But I think that is actually a bit of a trap since it takes so long to get Karma here. It'd probably be better to just run somewhere else, get other objectives done. Because you're going to spend a long time just farming Karma here and not moving. You could run down to like Outskirts or something and then like start making a lot of progress on other challenges where while everyone else is still getting Karma. Yeah, I don't really like the strategy of passaging, because passages are so useful. Especially later in the game, when you may be having to like change your plans a lot. Because I've seen in some other games where they try to go for an early win, but then it gets blocked, and then they spend a long time trying to recover. And because they're just in the wrong locations. Like maybe they go all the way out to like Sky Islands to finish some objectives. Then they get blocked and suddenly they need to go to Shoreline, right? It just takes so long to travel that distance when you could have just used the passage to get a huge head start. And of course, I guess if you are going for the early win, then if you're going for the early win, maybe using the passage early is worth it, but and also, you probably set up your team. Maybe one person would do this and then another person would go somewhere else. Oh wow, that was fast. I don't have a Karma Flower either. That's just -1. Also, deaths are a huge deal. I think that people, for characters that aren't like Monk or Survivor, it's really important to shelter often and not like do too many challenges at once. If you could finish one challenge and shelter, you've made progress. Because getting like caught in like a death loop, I guess you could say, that is like the worst case scenario, where you just get stuck dying over and over again. Do I really have to deal with all of you at once? Okay, this is suddenly really bad. Somehow related to multiplayer. There is this mod works with multiplayer in a sort of team situation where maybe there's two teams. If one team completes the challenge, then the other team can't complete that challenge. So you can sort of block them from getting a bingo. I could deal with any individual lizard, not all of them at the same time. That is, I keep getting stuck in that situation. Maybe like bait one over here, deal with them. Oh, there we go. Now there's two. There's a bug bugging me right now. Is he not interested in? Oh, there we go. Also, I need to get used to having two spears. I'm like not using the one on my back very well. I only need to eat one of them too. I'm kind of wasting a lot of time here. I feel like if this was a real game, dying here is just like it's like all over. You know, if the other team didn't die, well, the thing is that the other team could make mistakes too, right? But by not dying there, you only have a huge lead. So like Karma Flowers would be really nice to have. I think they do spawn. Do they not spawn as Hunter? Are they like? Because that's normally how it works, yeah. So I guess there's just no Karma Flower related challenges. Yeah, back spear is very powerful. I think people think that it's a bit underrated. Like, oh, but Spearmaster can create infinite spears. Yeah, but they don't have access to one at all times. And as long as you reuse them well, don't stab them into walls, actually like remember to pick them up. Just having two spears at all times is like just as powerful as having infinite spears that take a long time to create. The music god. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I just want to get rid of that guy. Yeah, this is that tournament. It's kind of going on like right now, but it's very spread out. The whole thing is gonna take like a few weeks, probably over a month. There's only like a few games every week, and each one lasts like from like a few minutes. Or the shortest game has been like 30 minutes, but they can go up to 2 hours. Tired? Am I tired? Do I sound tired? Also, I think that vulture masks are pretty valuable. If you just get one and hold on to it for a long time, that's a pretty big advantage. Except maybe if you're Artificer. Oh. What is up with these guys? Basically out in the open. It'd be wonderful if there was a shelter, like, before the Pebbles gates. Because you get to max karma, and then you need to walk all the way up there. Probably die to, or... Actually, it's pretty easy to avoid the Cyans if you're quick about it. Also, watching other people play in this tournament, I'm very happy to see them do any form of, like, tech. Like, oh, we just did an extended slide or, like, wall bounces and stuff. Teams as in, it's a 2v2. So each team is 2 players. So the 2 of you have to work together to either complete like 5 in a row, like row, column, or diagonal, or get a majority of the tiles on the board. So 13. Actually very interesting strategically. Because you have to, you know, you and your teammate can split up and do, like, different sets of objectives at the same time, but also you have to account for the other team. Because if they, like, let's say you're going for this row, or, how about this row? And if they complete one of these challenges first, suddenly you can't get a bingo from this anymore, but maybe you can still get this diagonal because of this challenge or something like that. Yeah, the other team blocking potential bingos is a big big part of it. Farm raise. Yeah. Transport a vulture grub from farm raise to drainage system. That's exactly what it means. So I think I'll just take the normal route through Pebbles. I'm not very good with unfortunate development. There should probably be a challenge that says like navigate through unfortunate development. Or actually maybe not, I don't know. Maybe the beat's something hard to check. I guess you could check if you're like in one of the rooms that's just in the middle of unfortunate developments. I guess I should eat a neuron while I'm here. Rainworld, if you could eat neurons while floating around. I have a feeling I won't complete this one, especially since I've not reviewed it. And this is already going to take a long time just to get through Pebbles. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, there's another one in this room, isn't there? Yeah, I might be able to avoid it. Oh, come on. I should have, if I used the back spear sooner, I could have gotten past that. Also, I should have sheltered. I didn't think about that. I need to farm karma again. Okay, I could have done all of this a lot better. It's not even new for the Rainworld community, actually. They've been doing this bingo event for a long time. This is the 5th one, I think, right? I might have just made that number up. But there's been multiple others. Oh no, they accounted for the player skill level. So like the skill level of the whole team should be balanced roughly. And I think that maybe a team of 2 decent players is better than a team of 1 good player and 1 not great player. Please pick up the spear. Not that my teammate is horrible. But it's balanced. Also, there's plenty of other great players in the event. Who are also like practicing for this whole thing. Some people have been doing practice games in an actual like 2v2 scenario. So maybe they have more experience with that. But that's why I'm doing this. So I'm actually going to kill another Cyan now. But I guess, okay, here's this. In the streams that I've done so far, I've usually been able to complete the whole board in about 3 hours. The maximum length of the event is 2 hours, where there's 4 players, and so far no one has completed the whole board. I mean, mostly because the game ends before that happens. I mean, one team is going to have the majority of them, of the tiles. And there's a lot of wasted time where, you know, multiple people are doing the same challenges. And just whoever gets it first is the one who wins, so... You know, all the time that person spent trying to get the challenge might be wasted. I don't stream my my view. It's all on the Rainworld Speedrunning Twitch channel. I really wish that they posted some better information because I feel like a lot of people are struggling to find it. If you aren't like in the Discord servers. Oh, you're gonna be a problem here. Yeah, take that. There's 2 Cyans down here. You still kill me. Okay. I guess these are contributing to points, so it's not completely pointless. I kind of wish we did more events like this. Some of the previous organized events that we did, I've not been the biggest fan of. Too many like extra things, or they're just kind of like uninteresting. Like the speedrun showcase events that we've done. You know, one or like a bunch of people submit their speedruns and then they do it live, but they're like, I don't know, you can like just go watch the speedruns if you want. And we haven't, I haven't experienced any like multiplayer events before, so this is all like new to me. I have a feeling that with when the multiplayer mod gets released and like gets a few updates to fix things up a bit, I think we might do some events related to that. But you know, I'm not the one who organizes them. Get Twitch? You don't have to get Twitch, you can just watch it, right? You can just like do it on a browser or something. And actually, I'm pretty sure that the VODs will be uploaded onto... Oh, that's an explosive speeder. I kind of want that. Actually, that sounds like a bad idea. I might blow myself up with that. It's not my main goal. It'd be really cool if this was a Artificer challenge. I just wish there was any reason for Artificer to go through Pebble structure. Because the low gravity movement is really fun, but you just never do it. Whoops, that might be overshooting. Actually, this is the spear that I threw. Kind of convenient platform. No, I didn't pick up the neuron. I guess what I'm saying is that in normal gameplay, where Artificer has limited karma, getting through a 5 karma gate in an area with no scavengers is really impossible. So you always just go up the wall instead. So this room is a bit criminal. There's a DLL somewhere down there. Oh, I see them. They're like really just blocking the path. Says I had that open on the side. When you're really focused on the game, it's easy to miss things. There's been races before. Not like in the same game with multiplayer, just like separately. It's a bit rough though. I think Rain runs a little bit too RNG for races to be enjoyable, because it's just whoever doesn't die, you know. The moment you die, you lose so much time. It's basically over. Unless of course the other person also dies. But you might just get bad luck, die a lot, and then it's you know, that's it. And yeah, it's interesting if you know, if it's a close game and they're like going back and forth and whatever. But I feel like it's just so drastic. Like one death loses like 10 minutes and oh, you're like in a different region. it looks like it's not even close at all, and you kind of just give up. With no creatures, I guess. I feel like most people don't really like no creature runs, though. I think maybe a more cooperative speedrun would be more interesting. We have to work together to not die to creatures. And that's like the main goal. I know, we're throwing around plenty of ideas for multiplayer things. Some of which I might stream, but also might be on other channels. Is there an inspector in this room? Yes. All of this, then I'm probably just gonna have to go back down. Do I want to go back down through pebbles, though? Or would it be better to go down the wall? Because what could I benefit from that? Ranger? Oh yeah, you have to kill the inspector for that. That's not... You usually don't have to care about inspectors at all. Although I've also died to inspectors plenty of times in Spearmaster speedruns. With enough attempts, anything can happen. Just trying to like go through that room really quickly by throw boosting, and then you end up angering them. Especially a Spearmaster, because using... Or even if you don't hit the inspector, you might hit a neuron and eat them with your spear, and then that also angers them. This is fitting music, right? Oh right, I changed my color. Did I not notice that last time? I thought I did that earlier. Or maybe you have to reset for it to work. But I'm purple now. This is actually also really interesting. If you decide to go for this challenge, you have to go through this whole cutscene. That actually like takes a long time. A lot of waiting just for one objective. Probably something that isn't worth doing. Prioritize other... Like this whole column, this is just like absurd. Like deliver Pearl to Moon, deliver the Green Rod to Pebbles and Moon. Plus go down to the depths. Yeah, you just completely ignore this row essentially. But also, you know, if you end up in an endgame situation where the rest of the board is filled out and everyone is locked off from getting a bingo, you might need to do these challenges. And then it's like a race to whoever can finish that, right? Oh my, is it gonna give me more cycles? I don't need them, dude. Was that counting down? I hope that you can't die from cycles in this game mode. I don't know if these pearls count as colored pearls. That's something I've kind of wondered about. Like, if you want to get a challenge, like touch, like some number of colored pearls, could you go into that room and like touch all of them and just complete it instantly? If you're gonna throw a boost there, you should do it earlier. I think I'm gonna go through the wall. I mean, I'm already all the way up here. I mean, I need this echo. So yeah, I should do this. Can maybe do some other things in the other regions. Also, did I get increased karma? What? Am I in the right game mode? I assume what happened here is that expedition mode usually does not let you do any green neuron related stuff. But since we've just thrown the green neuron into the situation, it suddenly thinks that we're playing the game normally, so it gave me extra karma. I don't know why my cycles are going down though. Or are they? If only you could just see the number of cycles. Back in normal karma? Oh, okay. It fixed itself. Hold up, you shouldn't have that. Nice lag spike, dude. So yeah, I don't think I'd recommend doing any quests that take this long. Because think about the situation. What other challenges can I complete in this location? Basically nothing. There's a colored pearl up here and there's an echo up here, but it's so far out of the way from everything else. Being in a region like Chimney or Industrial or whatever else might be relevant, those are all way better strategically than spending like 30 minutes to complete one square. But you know, I'm trying to do all of them. I'm not getting this echo yet. I think it's better to go down and then back up. Is this pipe yard? Do I have any pipe yard related challenges? I don't think so. I think we're avoiding pipe yard today, which is maybe a bad thing. I could probably get some more practice from pipe yard. Imagine a variation of the bingo, or like a setting you change that forces it to only be in a single region. Basically giving you all the challenges that you can complete in the single region, and you just stay there for the whole bingo. You'd probably have less objectives overall. I don't know how much variety there is in that, but it could be interesting. Like set it to pipe yard and just like learn all the like unlocks and pearls and or I guess there's only one pearl, but just learn everything in that one region. And everything would happen faster since it's compact. That'd be cool to see, but you know, I'm asking for a lot in this mod that's like in active development while it's being used in this event. Also, two other things that I've thought about. There's two challenge. Oh no. Really? I hope it saves the bingo. The mod is not public yet. It will be after the event, probably. You should just be able to get it on the workshop after that. But not yet. It's only available. I think it's I don't know. It's available to anyone who's in the event currently, obviously, because they need to use it. I hope it saved my... I mean, usually it saves. Yeah. That's a shame. It's like what that happened during the event. But also, I'm gonna have to do that one more time in Sky Islands. I love this. The current version of the game has no bugs at all. Yeah, you can change the size of the board. I saw someone doing a huge, like, I think it was 8x8. I don't know, or maybe 9x9. Some huge board. Like, you basically just play the game casually, you know, accidentally complete a few objectives here and there. I need to hit you with stuff, Blue Lizard. Okay, nice strategy. I made one of the objectives just bully a lizard. I should have set the like points to like 50 or something. 50 hit a lizard 50 times with stuff. Oh, calm down, man. I'm already at 100 points. I definitely should have set that higher. But I guess it's more of a tracker to see how many points. I don't know if it ticks up if I've already completed the challenge. 15 by 15. When I tried it, it prevented me from going that high. You good, man? I think I broke this man's brain. You try. Imagine if he pulled himself back up with his tongue. Right, this room is fun. So what are we doing here? So my initial plan was basically get the neuron, bring it to Moon, and then go to Subterranean to get the pearl, and then bring that back to Moon. I can also complete this objective on the way. Probably do this in Sub, and also bring a Hazer because I can take one from Shoreline. I think there's some at Shoreline, right? But also that is kind of like, you know, kind of a roundabout way to do things. I could maybe try to complete a lot of objectives while I'm in this part of the world. Right, I need to do some stuff with like scavenger merchants. Strawberry Evolution. I'm not sure if I want to do this whole thing first, because I kind of want to not have the neuron in my stomach the whole time, right? If I want to carry pearls, if I want to like trade stuff, that's all going to be more difficult. If I want to trade 2 items from scavenger merchants, I'll have to carry them both at the same time, and I'll have no room for spears unless I trade a spear. But then I won't want to use the spear because I might lose it. So maybe I will just do this little quest first and just kind of speed run it, you know? King Vulture, yippee. Hey guys. That's a drop wing. I think I need to hit stuff with grenades. I might actually try to steal that. I might launch myself off the screen though. Definitely not using the grenade yet. I would launch myself off the screen. Okay, never mind. That counted. Did I hit Batfly or something? I got an extra... Alright, I'm not complaining. I think I must have hit a Batfly and that counted as another creature hit. Thank you, Dropwood. See, a Dropwood giving you a Karma Flower though, like, they get the advantage. Yeah, I should shelter often. That was my own advice. Complete objective, shelter. You should pretty much be doing that constantly. Especially since you can, eat creatures. Yeah, hitting bat flies. So I guess if you want to, like, a challenge really could be, like, hit 5 creatures with a scavenger bomb. With a grenade. And this would complete the objective really easily. With bat flies. Yeah, dropwings can spawn karma flowers. It's a very low chance, probably less than 1%. I don't know what it is exactly, but it has happened. I'm just helping out the bingo runners. I should keep these all. Ideally, I should be practicing all my own and not share any tips and tricks to anyone else. To give myself an advantage. I kind of want to get a vulture mask. Also, for Hunter, echoes are activated automatically. Which could make... I mean, obviously, that's just a way to crash the game. Or, did I turn off lag? Should do that. Turn off lag. Make it a little bit better. Marginally. Actually, I could just kill a vulture very easily. If I really wanted to get a lot of points, which I actually just could do. You know what? We're in Chimney. This is like the points region. Why not? Of course, this is assuming that a vulture will spawn naturally. It happens every once in a while. Even if there's an echo. Or I could just go down and grab a vulture grub. It's probably a more reasonable thing to do. One of those lizards probably entered the room. I don't think I've seen any challenges for like killing red lizards or red centipedes or king vultures. If they must be somewhere, like there must be some challenges. Maybe they're just rare. Or maybe since those creatures take up a lower proportion of the total creatures, they just aren't baked as often. I'm not sure. They probably did balance the rarity. I think the developer did mention like changing around the rarities and stuff. So maybe if you had a game with a bunch of like score runners, you could give them those hard challenges. Say good luck, figure it out. I don't know why I took this path. That should count as a kill. You gotta be careful with the vultures that just fall off. Hello, welcome to Vulture Cheese. Oh yeah, that guy's just gone. Before this guy falls to his death on his own, just help him out a little bit. That did count. Hitting creatures off of ledges, I think, is an underrated way to kill them. Takes like way less effort. If you're in like Sky Islands or Underhang, just do it all the time, really. Any more vultures? Oops. Yeah, you would be easier to stab to death. Or, no, do that. Did that not count? Maybe I was too slow. Maybe I did that too slowly. I don't really know how much time you get between, like, hitting them and then them dying. So that's the way that, like, you get kills. If you hit them and then they die within a certain amount of time. 3 seconds. Yeah, so it's not much. But I didn't want to lose a spear. Like, if I hit them and then they fell off with the same spear, you know. Minus spear for me. Oh yeah, Vulture Mask. I'm just gonna run away though. That's definitely the challenge complete. What a menace this Slugcat is. I think I'll just hold on to this mask. I should get used to the behavior of lizards. And I also have a challenge for spiders, so there just happens to be a spider up here for no reason. And a dropper. Damn, that was a fast jump. Okay, let's take a second. What else do we do here? More blue lizards. That's just, or hit the blue lizards. Not even have to kill them. I can just hit them with rocks. There's a bunch of stuff to do in farm rays. I think I'll go to farm rays later because that sounds like a pain. Squidcada. What do I have to do in outskirts? Well, there's one of these challenges, right? No? Huh, I thought one of these challenges were like outskirts related. Oh, right. Colored pearls. Which is gonna take a long time. I guess I'll just do that later. Because I could go over there, but I'll probably actually in farm rays I can get a Squidcada there and then go to outskirts from farm rays and I'll count for 1. And then go to another region with the Squidcada, then grab pearls and come back to outskirts. I'll probably do that. But for now I'll focus on getting to Moon. The pink pearl is the one in Shoreline. Not many pearls. I'm bad. I don't even need to kill things anymore, really. I shouldn't worry about it. Other guy ran away. He's still not dead. Okay, that challenge is completed. Completed challenge, shelter. Completed challenge, shelter. Actually, I probably should have. Well, no, I kind of did that as efficiently as I could, because I needed to go through the whole region to get points. I think the main problem is going to be not getting the Squidcada killed while I carry it around. Because fighting, you know, Cyan Lizards while holding a Squidcada is kind of impossible. If I was Monk, not a problem at all. Puncher, I'm not sure. Unless I was starving, maybe. That probably also makes it harder. Do I have anything to do in industrial? I think what I'll do is I'll head to... how do I want to do this? There's no... Okay, there's a scavenger merchant in garbage and shaded. I probably have to do it between those two. Hyperion moments. Which one which one would be better to do first? Probably garbage. So they're kind of in the middle of the region. Maybe I just enter garbage, grab some stuff from the merchant, and then leave and just go to shoreline from, or go to shaded from industrial. So I spend as little time in garbage as possible. Because I could also go through from the connection from garbage to shaded, but I feel like it might be too dangerous as Hunter. I think I'll just like poke my head into garbage, grab some stuff from the merchant, and leave. Hey guys. Oh, right, red lizard. Right, that like super dangerous creature exists. Alright, the impact of that spear. Oh, does he realize? Well, I am dangerous. You were correct. What I'm gonna do is head, well, actually, yeah, down here is easy. This is the mod. I saw someone else post this, and I'm like, that can't be the bingo mod that does that. It is the bingo mod that does that. I missed. He's dead anyway. So what I'm gonna do is head over here. There's a pearl in this room. There should be. This bingo experience has taught me that there's a lot of things that change between characters that did not realize. I have to carry this pearl with me for a while, so or maybe that's not a good idea. I think maybe it's just the ones that are spawned by drop waves. Or if they're like sitting on the floor, I don't know. Come on. What? Okay, I guess never mind. No wall pounds for you. Or was the hanging one so maybe just random chance that a blue fruit gets that, huh? Or don't I drop my items if they grab my spear on my back? It's like a weird bug. Yeah, it's only been an hour. Or it's already been an hour and I only have these completed. Although I've started with like the longest one first, so... Also, the way that I do this, I tend to complete just random squares. Strategically, the ones in the middle are the most valuable. And think about this one. You could, you know, get either horizontal or vertical or either diagonal. that cross through that one center tile. Like these ones on the outside, they only have a row and column, no diagonal. So those are like less valuable. But also any clear tile still blocks off like 2 different bingos. But I think kind of like filling the board with random stuff kind of blocks a lot of paths accidentally. While prioritizing the ones that are the easiest to get. Yeah, I got my pearl. Thank you. I should be able to run past the Cyan Lizards with the mask. And I guess I just won't have a spear because these guys will just take it anyway. Now I'm actually they stole your pearls too. Can't have anything in garbage waste. Now the merchant is just up here and I'm just gonna leave immediately. Sorry garbage waste, but I really don't want to be here. Now I want 2 items from you. You look like you're holding 2 spears though. But I guess I'll have to do. Now I can't use these spears though. That's the weird thing. Especially the explosive one. Oh no, this one is being tracked too. So I'm really relying on my mask to like carry me so I don't have to do anything. This guy's chasing me now. He saw me without the mask, or it's been a while. Give up, give up, give up. It might be over. I need that. Oh shoot. Yeah, they're just gonna steal them. I needed that. I needed that sphere. I guess I'll just head back. I'll come back later with another item. It should save the fact that these are from a scavenger merchant. Don't steal this one either. Never mind, I guess. We're not doing that. That makes me think maybe I should go somewhere else. Like the shaded merchant will have a lantern. And I can carry that lantern back to garbage without any fear of it being stolen. I really did not think about these guys. This is suddenly like a very difficult challenge. How many other scavenger merchants are there? They're pretty spread out, yeah? There's one in Sky Islands, there's one in Subterranean. Is that all of them? Yeah, there's only 4. So these 2 are the closest. Why not just kill the worms? You don't want to know what happens when you try to kill the worms. Actually, I don't know why I said that. They just try to they are invincible and they try to drown you if you anger them. So it's never worth it. But the path, I have to go like all the way to the other side of Shaded to trade to the merchant. I really want to hold on to this mask too, even though I could trade with it. I don't know what to do. So I'm thinking the one in Shaded is more likely to have a lantern, which won't get stolen. It might also have just anything else that I could hold on to. Maybe I could give the mask to them and then trade it back with a pearl, and it would count as the merchants. That sounds kind of cheese though. Although it did look like it counted the pearl that I gave that merchant as like one of the items that the merchant had. This is this is like suddenly a much more difficult challenge. I might want to let the... I don't know if anyone else has done this challenge in the events, but I might recommend to the event organizers to not have to trade 2 items, because suddenly it gets a lot more difficult, right? If you're either trading like 2 like 2 spears, which are easy to get stolen in garbage waste, but then you have to go to like islands or subterranean ones, which are really far away, to carry 2 whole items with you. That might be your whole inventory if you're holding. And also I'm a hunter, so I can hold 2 spears with me. Other Psychots can't even do that. Yeah, maybe I bring like mushrooms. I bring mushrooms to the merchant, and then he's like, "Oh, these are my mushrooms." I give him a pearl to take the items back. I think I'll try to do that. So maybe I'll just head back to the garbage waste one. Then let me grab the pearl that's up here. This guy's gonna get mad at me in a second. Or he's gonna get hungry at me. But wait, then I have to carry 2 mushrooms and a pearl. Maybe they'll just be holding something else. Maybe I can give them the like carry bombs that are naturally in. Also, I think I have to leave behind my green neuron in a shelter so I can pick it back up later, because it's just too much of a hassle to carry around while trying to deliver stuff. This is why I wanted to do the green neuron stuff first. Goodbye. That guy just fell into the back rooms. I'm saving that pearl for later. I feel like it's gonna be really hard to carry those items. I think I'll also have to drop my mask. Maybe I'll just use the cherry bombs. Cherry bombs are probably a lot easier, and I can get them in garbage wastes. I think I could have definitely routed this a lot better. If I knew how the merchants worked, or the fact that my spears would get stolen. Now, I will have to carry those items into Shaded with me while holding the mask and the neuron, and okay, I'll have to drop some stuff. I obviously can't bring everything with me. This is a hard challenge. And I'm Hunter. So Scion Lizards and garbage. And maybe Spitter Spiders and Shaded. And holding all these items means I can't use like throw boosts, like extended slides. I probably could have just left the, well, no. I'll be taking a slightly shorter path back to garbage. Careful of them bugs. I can see the bugs. Most of the time. I recommend you run away. I might still be aggressive when I meet him again. But he might become aggressive. Unless you hide down in that shelter. I don't know why they like to do that. They hide out in your shelter down there. I love the recoil that the red lizards have. They literally spit themselves off the platform. Like, there can be like a dropwig in this room pretty often. Hello. Maybe it'd be easy to drop the mask so that I could just fight the creature's head on. Rune's underhang. It's not that bad. Maybe. How will this work? Do I have to, So I'll have to carry 2 items and the pearl with me? I can still carry the spear on my back. I mean, you can always do that. Never mind. Maybe I should kill the Scion first. I think there's only one relevant Scion lizard. Kill them to clear the path, and then go do the merchant stuff. Wow, this is gonna be rough. But I'll be able to carry one of the items in my stomach. I think this is kind of a huge pain. If I could just hold one of the items on my back, everything would be way better, but it just doesn't work like that, unfortunately. Personally, I don't risk it. Red lizards are too dangerous. Even if you can find... I think I dropped the mask. I think it's just getting in the way of all these items I have to deliver. Even though it makes everything more difficult. I have practiced strategies for killing red lizards. I have not gotten consistent at them. And most of the time the terrain that you're fighting them in is really rough. So like in like the perfect environment where it's like a flat platform. Usually you don't get that environment. And it's way harder to hit them consistently. I hate that they make you drop your items. And now I don't have a spear for this Scion. He's probably like in this room. Also I'm covered in leeches. This is going great. What trick was that? He just like jumped backward instantly. Oh, he gave up immediately too. Also -1 spear. Oh, I'm stuck at the game. I really want to kill the Scion. They would make everything so much easier. Why did he give up so quickly? That's one way to do it. That really just flew off of him instantly. Yeah, Outskirts has that one really flat, long room where you can get like, you can try to snipe them from across the room, but also they can get stuck on the pipe on the right side. That's just a wonderful place to put a dropwig. Are those gonna slip off? Slippery platform. I don't want them to fall into the like pit below. Okay, I have to be very careful about this whole operation. Whoops, yeah, let me not fall down either. Yeah, mouse spearing reds is another really effective way to deal with them head on, but if you mess up, you're just dead instantly. I really love a second spear. That was very stressful. If you miss the spear, you're basically dead and you have to redo that whole process. Okay, here's the strategy. That's kind of jank. Wow, thank you for all of your items. So these count as merchant items. Technically, that if I can get this explosive spear out of garbage, I'm gonna be very happy. So that makes everything so much easier. The problem is that these stupid guys exist. You can steal your spears back from them if you're fast, but they move so quickly as long as you don't have a chance. Yeah, now he's interested. Yeah, no, dude, it's mine. Sometimes they do give up after a while. Maybe I wait until it rains. Actually, I don't even think they run away from the rain. They don't care. They're invincible. Okay, well, that was instant. Goodbye to that spear. That was the most competent garbage worm that I've met. Did not waste any time and never gave up. So I have to hold on to these two. Throw the spear. I can't throw the explosive spear. It will blow up. And if I hit them, then I'm gonna hate everything. So I guess I can, well, yeah, I think I'll have to leave the mask behind, but I will keep it through industrial. Actually, no, I should probably just drop it in industrial anyway, because I have no reason to have it in shaded or shoreline. I mean, there's not many lizards in those regions, right? Like a few pink lizards and yeah. So I'll just drop the mask in industrial. Maybe I can pick it up at some later point. Or like, I mean, it's not too hard to get another mask. This is I'm not finishing this. I'm definitely not finishing this board. It's already been an hour. Here's our progress. Rough, pretty rough challenges. And also, I'm Hunter and not Rivulet, so that definitely contributes. But I didn't want to always play Rivulet because I need some practice with the other characters too. Is that a King Vulture? There's a green lizard right there. Oh wow. That was a really nice shot. You really hit the ground right there. Also, helping with that merchant helps my rep. I do appreciate scavengers not hitting me. Custom regions. I played the Drought. It's probably the only custom region mod that I've played. But it's also a Slugcat and new regions at the same time. It's pretty neat. But I'm sure that there's plenty of other really good region mods out there. But I personally don't really play just region mods. And plus, when the Watch DLC comes out, that's gonna have a ton of regions in it, modded regions. So I'm not gonna like have already explored them, you know. But look, I've already gotten out of garbage wastes. Maybe I could have found a way to get the spears past them, but too easy to make a mistake and lose it instantly. Oh yeah, see, it does show up. So I guess there's just a random chance for any blue fruit. Really? Where'd I go? They're not very good at moving in these tunnels. So this is what we'll be carrying for all of Shaded. I don't recommend doing this strategy. If I had a teammate, I would split up some of these goals. Actually, we've just prioritized completely other goals, so. I think the main reason behind that is that the developers of Downpour are literally crazy people, and they're addicted to making maps. They finished making Downpour, and they're like, well, shoot, what am I going to do now? Am I going to make more maps? And then they did, and suddenly they're like, we need to turn this into a DLC. And let's also get some other mods and add them into. Okay, I hope you're excited for Hollow Knight. I think it's a bit overrated. A lot of people say it's like a masterpiece and like a really like one of the best indie games ever. I think it's cool. And it has a surprising amount of content. Yeah. I think maybe I just don't like Metroidvanias too much. Rainworld spotted, welcome to the stream. Rainworld fans when there's rain outside. I'll probably take the other safe routes because there's spitter spiders for Hunter. No dropper here. The other spider will want to revive this one. Or it will just run away. Yeah, reminder that spiders can revive each other, in case you forgot. At least temporarily. I don't think they live very long after they getting revived. That's funny. Usually it's the other way around, where people play Hollow Knight, and then they play Rain World expecting it to be like like Hollow Knight, and then they get disappointed. Or they're like pleasantly surprised, like, oh wow, this isn't what I expected, but it's still very cool. Oh, that was funny. Also, I like that I'm glowing right now. I mean, I don't even know what the definition of an open world game is. Other than, like, games that feel similar to Breath of the Wild. I mean, not that Breath of the Wild is the first open world game, but it definitely is super influential. I should have just gone up there. Like, is Minecraft open world? No, it's a sandbox. Don't mind me. So let me just make sure that I've read this correctly. Trade items from a scavenger merchant to other scavenger merchants. So take this. Excuse me. Just throw a spear at me. Okay, I did what it wanted me to do, and it did not register. Maybe because I spit them. I mean, it should have kind of the first one then. Isn't this one bugged? The stealing spears from a scavenger toll is bugged. But it's Hollow Knight's open world. I don't think so, because it's a Metroidvania. You are actually completely limited until you get upgrades to progress further. That's kind of the definition of a Metroidvania. It says trade items from scavenger merchants to other scavenger merchants. That is exactly what I just did. I will trade again to get the other challenge completed. I think I'll just pretend that it's completed and say that it's bugged. Also, I don't think this guy likes me. He keeps running away. Take this. Oh, spears are 3? I thought spears were 2. The way I think of it is that scavenger merchants are just more willing to trade and less likely to kill you compared to other to other scavengers. Same with tolls, right? Like, even if you had bad rep, you can get past the toll without them just killing you. You know, if you give them a pearl. Wow, that momentum from the wall pass almost sent me. Functional layer 4, yep. Mario Sonics. Yeah, Metroidvania is a bit silly, but I think people have used it so much that it's not gonna go away or anything. Like Metroidvania just kind of sounds like it sounds like its own word, and it doesn't really sound like Metroid or Castlevania, you know. Favorite slow cat? I like Rivulet. Most of the time I'm playing Rivulet. But I know that I need to practice other slow cats and stay balanced. I can't just focus on one character. Okay, so this challenge should be completed. And I guess it's bugged, or maybe I did something wrong. I'm not sure. Rain within the Metroidvania Steam sale? Yeah. They don't really know what they're talking about. Unless you're like in the Rainwood community, it's kind of hard to know what's going on in this game. Now, in one of the previous bingo matches, something very funny happened in this room. If you were there. So I need to bring the stuff to Moon. I need to get the pearl here. I should have done this in Shaded. I guess we'll do it later. Yeah, I could have done more things on my way here. Right, the grenade at the garbage waste hole. Okay, I guess we'll do these at the same time. When you get chiefed, I think I saw someone bomb a toll and then proceed to give them a pearl and pass normally, as if nothing happened. Yeah, I don't usually recommend Rainworld to people. If anyone comes to the stream, I think that maybe you guys tried too hard to convince people to play the game. But if they're interested, if they're motivated on their own and interested enough, then they're gonna play it, you know. But if everyone's like, you gotta play it, it's like so good, blah blah blah, you know. It's very painful to me to see people play games that I like and not enjoy it. Yo. Welcome to this. Do we know, is this challenge bugged at the moment? Because I think I did it correctly and it did not register. Scav stuff is broken, just scavengers in general. Always has been. Leviathan? Wow, good job. I would definitely never mess up a plink. No, I couldn't take it off. Whatever. Scavengers, please don't kill me. I will give you 10 pearls. Also, you're playing Rivulet? I have not seen the... Whoops. I have not seen the most recent game. I did catch up on the other one, though. The Artificer. Was it Artificer? Yes. I saw that one. Just practice run. Not playing a vanilla character. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing. Hello. Goodbye. Yeah, I guess they don't want him. Scavengers don't want pearls. Confirmed. Oh, there you are. You trying to hide from me? You know what probably would have been a better option in the way that I'm playing it was to leave the Neuron somewhere in Shoreline and come back with the other pearls so I can deliver them both to Moon at the same time. Hello, welcome to the stream. Whoops, sorry. Why did I forget what I just did? All right, okay. I like came with a plan. Sorry, my brain just went some. So okay, I just came with a plan earlier to put the pearls in a shelter, and then to shelter with the pearls and then bring them back when the scavengers respawn. But then of course the scavenger showed up and I just gave him the pearl. But then I still remember the plan that I made. And I was like, where did the pearls go? So yeah, I'm a little bit dumb sometimes. Yeah, good job. Yep, I can't wait for Rain World fighting or Rain World Arena tournaments. Because the PvP in this game is definitely very good and not flawed in any way. I need food. I could have eaten, I mean, okay. Jellyfish. Who are you claiming to be the best at PvP? Gourmand? First of all, I don't think it matters because both players would just pick the same. Artie would be and you would just both players would just pick the same character and it would be balanced. Yeah. Also, I feel like wouldn't Rivulet also be really good? They can still throw spears that insta kill you. If in an Artie Ditto, they are immune to each other's explosives, so grenades aren't very effective. So Rivulet is just still a high mobility character. I can kill you with a spear instantly. Yeah. But against any other Slugcat, you can just use a grenade. Or actually parries, right? I forgot about parries. They're very powerful. Trying to grab a jetfish challenge. Dude. Yeah, you want it, right? Or you're just gonna spin? So I actually don't know where I'm going. Yes, Batfly distraction. The ultimate tech. Were there two of you here? What did I just see? I don't know if you saw that, but the jellyfish caught me and slowed me down. It was actually the jellyfish that got me killed there. Oh. Right. You know, let's get food first, so I can shelter after moon. I should have thought about that. I think there's an argument for Spearmaster actually being the best for PvP. Depending on how many spears the other characters get access to. If you could just stockpile them, spamming them like a ton, you know, no risk of... I guess you're actually also giving the other Slugcat more spears to throw back at you if you miss. So I guess I'm not sure. Okay, let's do this a bit better. There's two Leviathans again. Dude, is there an extra Leviathan for Hunter? I feel like I never see multiple. Like a single Leviathan is pretty rare. Yeah. He's going down. Yeah, I didn't shelter after bringing this up to moon. What? Did I throw it too late? Wow, that guy is crazy. About to become an elite. What's promotion? And then he just drops all the spheres. It's worth it for one pearl. Okay, I got some more. Guys, come back. Really? Something unfortunate about having like a fast character and Gourmand is that having Gourmand on your back does not mean that you deal damage when you land on stuff. So you need to jump up and then drop Gourmand on... I mean, it's probably easier if you're playing with two players and the Gourmand can aim themselves, but trying to manage that on my own, which I have done before, is very difficult. You're basically throwing a like very large but slow projectile at lizards and stuff, and if you miss, they just get eaten. What are we hunting? We're not actually hunting anything at the moment, because here's the objectives. Just completed this one to activate Moon, and a lot of other things. Most of the hunting was actually earlier, because I have over 300 points at this point. So I had to kill a lot of stuff up in like Chimney and Industrial. I'll be heading to Subterranean next after this. Actually, I need to get the Pearl first. Yeah, it's spiders. I mean, I'll get spiders in Subterranean really easily. There's like 100 of them in there. And I need to go back to Shaded too. Or maybe I can complete this objective in Subterranean. But I have to deal with Mirror Spirits. And there's not many shelters in Sub. Okay, so my scavenger rep is pretty good. I'm gonna have to terrorize the scavengers later. So I want to have high rep to make up for it. Oh, sorry. I did not mean to hit you with a rock, but it actually worked out. Jellyfish. So, I don't... You know, I'm just going to look at the map and make this easier for myself. I don't know how to get to the Pearl Room, because Shoreline is a huge maze. Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, maybe it's a fish. It's a bit bizarre looking. I don't see why it can't be a fish though. Technically, we're fish, right? This kelp is like the single worst kelp in the whole game. The fact that they just camp directly next to that pipe. It's so annoying. Yeah, we're all fish. Oh, now you show up. Well, now I don't want you. Whoops. Ow. Can I do this? I know I have a spear, but imagine. And I'm doing this in the wrong direction too. Yo. My vault arc was like several months ago when I was doing challenges. I think I've gotten worse at them since then. So down here, yes, this way. That challenge was the only reason that I ever tried to learn them. And I'm still not consistent at all. Yes, jetfish? No, jetfish? Top 10 funny hiding spots in Rain World. Hello, jetfish. This definitely is a... Oh, that's a white lizard. Uh-oh. I kind of wanted that spear. Yo, jetfish? Savior? There's two of you. Can Hunter just make the swim? I don't know if you have better... Lung capacity. Yeah, this room is a lot of fun. Kind of forcing you to use a jetfish. I feel like maybe you could just make this swim. But if one of these jetfish just wants to cooperate. Oh. No, he didn't see me. No, I was recovering my breath while he was there. Like, I think maybe the best way to do this is to climb up here and then get a boost from falling really far. If I can make it up there. Oh, hi, jetfish. I don't want you anymore. That's unfortunate for you. That's unfortunate for me. Okay, we can switch weights. I might be able to take the other path. I think you just need an EI hop for that. Yeah. Oh no, a scary vulture. Let me run into the pipe that's right next to them. What was that down there? Hold up. Yeah, this room. Do I want the pearl? I guess I'll hold on to it. I need a pearl eventually to bring to outskirts. Thank you. Now, I could shelter. Oh, he's hungry. I don't think there's any dangerous creatures this way. Maybe like a salamander or something. I don't know. Hold on, actually, before I do anything stupid, is there anything that I missed in Shoreline? I don't think so. No. Dude, you dropped it. You dropped your fruit. And also, hold up. Transport jetfish to subterranean. That is what I'm doing now. Ow. Hazer, that's such an annoying spot. Okay. I guess I'll shelter here. I kind of wish you could like mark some on the map and be like, I need to do this one soon, or like mark for current region. So like while you're in this region, it like stays highlighted. Like make sure you do this while you're here. Bonk my head. Okay, Jetfish is uninterested. So is that guy. That was way too close. Wait, can the Jetfish stop showing up right when I decide that I can go without them? Like, I guess I'll just do this on my own, and then Jetfish just shows up like, hey. But I can't grab them either. So I need to go on a really annoying side quest to grab a Hazer, and that's also in a really annoying spot. Dude, I suck at this. Just grab him. What? You know, if I was Rivulet trying to do a Ploink, they would be all over me. Oh, there's a second one. I finally got him. See, now they're interesting. I'm only almost drowning every single time I go underwater. I'm gonna want to run into a white lizard soon. Can I make this? Yes. Punch is very strong. Okay. This is possible, I think. Yeah, if I drop the Jetfish there. Or maybe dropping them throws me down. Huh. Like, I can kind of get up there. Then they just, like, if I throw the Jetfish, I get launched. Back. No. Yeah, it looks like throwing them is not an option. And goodbye. Yeah, go eat leeches for 10 minutes. Can I get this on my own? I don't think so. It's possible without a fish? I don't know. Kinda hard to get any amount of speed out of water. Actually. Yeah, I don't think so. Hey, Jetfish, can you come back? Oh, okay. I don't know what changed. I got a boost up instead of a boost down. And I guess I'll... So, okay. My plan was to do this. Actually, yeah, I don't need the pearl. So I'll have to bring the subterranean pearl with me, and I might as well take it to Outskirts too. Wow, this is a complicated bingo board. That Jetfish is dead. Is that a snail? Hey, dude. The snail boost. I guess you could do that too. Although controlling them in the water sounds really annoying. Shed surfing. Why didn't I kill the red snail? Why would I? He was just chilling. Or is it because the title is hunting? Like I'm not 100% focusing on killing stuff, but I have been killing stuff in like earlier on in the stream. I'm more worried about getting places right now. Kill every snail. They still pop after they're dead, which is useful and annoying. Is the correct answer? Was that a quiz or something? Now, if you've run, what is it, Hunter Story or Hunter Intended, or what is it called? All objectives. I think this is what you do. And you do this in some Hunter run where you bring a Jetfish into a sub to move really fast. So it's kind of unintuitive, but you go way faster with a Jetfish. Huntington Rainbow isn't the person playing killed hundreds of snails. Why? Okay, I'm not sure what their goal was. So what do I have to do here? Probably this. I'm definitely not completing this today. Probably try to complete this, although I can't really think of a good shelter to do it in. Do this. And this. And grab the subterranean pearl. I really kept all the hard challenges in. Yeah, like deliver like 3 things to Moon. And transfer items between merchants and transport a white squid gate and a vulture grub and to the depths. How many hours do I have? About 2,000. I have no food. Let me check exactly. It's like 2,063. Most of that time has actually been on streams. If you go back and watch like all of my VODs, you'll have seen a majority of my Rainwood gameplay. Popcorn. Yeah, nice aim. Wow, you have 80 less hours? Basically a new player. Oh, thank you. He's trying to make it back to the shelter on his own. Submarine turtles. I mean, any more aquatic creatures would be great because there's only like a handful. Like there's aquapedes, there's jetfish, there's leeches. No one likes leeches. The funny thing, this is like my experience with most games. If I'm gonna get a game, I'm gonna play it for at least 100 hours. Like Terraria is, okay, spoilers, I guess. But Rainworld isn't even my most played game. That's probably Terraria. Yeah, maybe I don't keep the jetfish forever. I wonder if there's something here. Yeah, I feel like my own skill level, my skill level in Rainworld is not even close to the skill level of like the top runners of like Celeste or like Mario 64. Like the best Mario 64 speedrunner is capable of like they're crazy. I don't know the best way to describe it. They're crazy. You can literally like make a short list of all of the like time losses in their run, and it loses like a few seconds overall. Like, oh yeah, they were like slightly slow on this jump off of this like a slide that they did, and they lost like 3 frames. Like, oh, that's a significant mistake for them. That Dropwig was like very surprising for me. I don't know why. Flying Dropwig. I think I will try to grab some flashbangs and bring them back to the shelter that's on the left, and then go down there to grab the pearl. Oh, I'm kind of doing this in a weird order. Maybe I should go and drop the hazer off first. And on my way back, I'll get the flashbangs. I don't know why I took this path, by the way. Are you dead? No. Yeah, maybe worry about the flashbangs later. The whole thing with the cosmic ray causing that thing to happen in Mario 64, I think that is probably not what was the main cause. I think the idea is that it was probably a bit flip, but we don't think a cosmic ray caused the bit flip. It could have been anything else. Or just like a problem with the hardware. Now, do I know where I'm going? I think this way? Hey, why do you turn me around? Yeah, like Celeste speedruns are inhuman. Or like Geometry Dash players. That's not speedrunning, but it's a similar kind of thing. Where they're actually like, some players are consistent at hitting frame perfect inputs for like several minutes in a row. Like, oh yeah, sure. They can do that. Is your name like what symbols are those? Forgot to change it. Welcome to the stream. We got an ancient in here. I really don't want to deal with you guys right now. I'd rather just get moving. Uh oh, he heard me. And like, I find it hard to maintain motivation for a speedrun over a very long period of time. The longest run that I think I've done is the Speedermaster one, and I did like 20 something streams of it. Each stream was like a few hours long over the course of several months, and I was like totally done with the game after that. Imagine like literally focusing on a single speedrun for like several years and how much more you can improve it. And I didn't even like optimize. That wasn't to optimize Speedermaster. That was to get to finish a single run, right? So imagine instead, you know, trying to bring down a record by like a few seconds every attempt. Also, welcome to the stream. Sorry, I'm focusing on a lot right now. I mean, something that you can do, I'm not entirely sure if this is actually a good method, but let's say you have a graph of time and, or the time of a record and the like actual time, or like over time a record will go down, but it goes down in this sort of like, what is this curve called? Like exponential decay or something? Because eventually there's a limit. There's a fastest possible time that a human can get, and people are gonna slowly approach that time. And maybe you can look at like a records curve and see like, okay, this is where it would flatten out, right? And that is like roughly the best like possible run that a person could do. So maybe you could look at like any percent records, or but also any percent is kind of an outlier. Maybe like Pels percent or some hunter category, I don't know. But it like some categories are way more RNG than others. Now I have to get out of here. I've not something that I've done often. Trying to remember like the path backwards. I kind of don't want to shelter here because it's like an awful place to be. But also I should probably just lock in the challenge. That really worked. Yep. This is basically expedition mode, but there's a lot more challenges. Like there's challenges to deliver the green neuron, to trade with scavengers, to drop a hazer down the depths room, you know? I enjoy it a lot more than than expedition mode because you have so many more challenges to do at once. You're not just focusing on like doing the easy ones really quickly and then you have to like spend a long time on like killing like 17 blue lizards. There's so much more variety, and mostly the challenges are easier to complete independently, but you know, the whole board takes longer to finish. Plus it has a multiplayer mode, which is what we're doing in the tournament. Is that a scavenger that just entered that shelter? It sure is. Dude, go this way. I don't think he could have been any more annoying than that. I guess he could have killed me, but I have good good reputation. I hope I have infinite cycles. Actually, I kind of want to pay attention to that. That's in Pipe Yard. It's kind of pointless. There's very rarely a reason to go there. So, want to kill some spiders, want to get some flare bombs is what this calls them. And then I need to get back to like outskirts. I'll probably go through drainage. It's kind of awful to go backwards through drainage, but I think it's my only reasonable option. Yeah, like the industrial and skyline connection, or Sky Islands, skyline. Those are like decent connections. The ones to Subterranean and Shoreline are like way too far away. This looks like a lot of fun. It says cycle 20. Yeah, it's not going down. It's funny because I think Pebbles changed it. I'm not sure. Because you're not supposed to like do the stuff with Pebbles in Expedition mode. Let's go this way. If I find some spiders, they're gone. Hey, dude. Hey, what the heck? I literally have like over half keeps in progress. As it's meant to be. Oh. Hey, dude. That should be an objective. Hype. First Hunter run? Are you new here? Welcome to the stream. Yep, this is my first time playing Hunter. Never played the game before. Explosive Spear? Let's go. I can kill a Mirror's Bird. No. Oh, that triggers flashbangs. That's interesting. Okay. A little bit chaotic there. 2,000 hours on this 100 run. It's the only thing I've ever done. Purgatory. Dude. Spore walked so that Rainworld could run. I'm not actually being serious, by the way. I have played this game before. Quite a lot. And I'm also playing a mod that has that adds that. There we go. But now I have to deal with this guy. Are you alive? Hunter? I don't have any Hunter world records. It's the one character that I have not played much at all. Or at least in speedrun context. Oh, nice spear. I'm gonna be stuck here forever. I have to bring these I have to bring these to a shelter, and then I have to do it again, essentially. Maybe I should just go back to that other shelter that I was in on this side. I never finished a Hunter story run. It's really difficult, especially in Subterranean. You have to go through this area at the very end. It's a huge pain. And you're very likely to die. Completely ignoring like Sky Islands also being really rough. Farm Raid's kind of annoying to start in because you have to deal with a bunch of centipedes. Oh, hey, dude. I don't like this. That guy's just hanging out now. Is he tamed? From the scavenger! Oh my gosh. I thought I was playing a stealth game. He knew where I was. Alright, now the problem is that this caramel is in the way. Slow motion? Do I... Never mind. Yeah, you two can have fun fighting. I was like... I thought this sign was like hunting me down. He was gonna find me and kill me, so I was like hiding. And turns out he's my best friend. Can you move anywhere? Oh, not there. Did I kill the stowaway? Okay, a spear. Yeah, get him. No, let me through now, please. These stupid karma lizards. Like, no, we're just gonna spit at you. Thank you. I think scavengers are gonna kill my friend. That was so fun. I can't wait to do it again next cycle. Yeah, speedrunning Rain World is interesting. It's both really annoying and extremely RNG heavy, but also there's so much variety. Like way more variety than most other games that are the same every single time you play them. I speedran this other game in UFO 50. If anyone knows what UFO 50 is, it's a collection of 50 retro-inspired games, or retro-style games, I guess. And one of those games, Mooncat, is, I guess I speedrun the cat games. Slug Cats and Mooncat. But I speedran that game, and it has a tiny bit of RNG, but it's only in like a few levels. For the most part, it's super consistent. And that was a very different kind of experience where it was, you know, kind of still RNG because you can make mistakes, right? And I was going for like the really difficult tricks that, you know, had a very high chance of failure. So there is still kind of RNG. So I guess maybe it's not a huge deal in Rain World. I think it's most significant in runs like Spearmaster, Hunter, Artificer, where there's so many creatures, it just like it's hard to finish a run. You know, if you're playing Survivor and there's a white lizard in the way, you can try to deal with the white lizard. It's gonna slow you down. It's gonna, you know, be a pain. Oh, okay. But you can probably get past them. But for the hard characters, there's sometimes so many creatures you can't do anything about it. They just overwhelm you. You're more likely to die than to get slowed down by a creature. I definitely should have done this in Shaded, by the way. I just forgot. A Noodle Fly Demask and Vulture. I don't think I've seen that happen. Excuse me. Did I? Oh, I did kill that one guy. They might be mad at that. But I don't know why that one guy was mad at me in the first place. Also, is there no more flashbangs? Was it just that one? Because then it's kind of over for me. 2,000 hours. We found another one. Are you also my friend? No. Eat him, please. I've once been in a situation where I was eaten by a lizard that was then eaten by a vulture. And we all got carried away. I think it's over. Unless I can... Are there any other flashbangs in sub? Outside of this little area? There's one right here. The other one blew up. They're really just cleaning it out. This guy isn't. Maybe I can just wait for them to respawn. This is like a score run strategy. Just get lucky with the scavenger dying while holding like several explosive spheres. I missed. I don't know. I guess I have to go back to Shaded anyway. Not really. There's like some garbage waste stuff I have to do. I guess there just aren't any. Let me look at the map. Just getting the other map because there's like 20 maps of this game. So normally in this area, there's 6 flashbangs. I guess they all got destroyed or carried away by the mirror spheres. That could mean that maybe... Whoops. Wait a bit. Well, I don't think that would happen. Maybe the scavengers took them or something. I might find a scavenger holding one. Maybe I could go to the merchant. Also, please just let me through this area. It kind of smells like Lethal Company right now. I really don't want to deal with you right now. Here's a little challenge for you guys. Die to a spider. Not a spider spider, just like a regular big spider like one of these. Or maybe one of the green ones. It is like actually kind of difficult sometimes. Especially outside of shaded. Oh, hold up. If I want to go back to the merchant, I need to go this way. Oh, hello, spider spider. And then I have to carry both flashbangs all the way back to that other shelter. This is like the worst place to do this. I could just go back to shaded. That's annoying. Yeah, actually, I will do that. I keep coming up with like the worst possible routes for these challenges. I could just shelter and hope that they'd respawn. I guess I could try that. Yeah, thank you for that. Oh wow, those are kills that you don't usually see. I have tried. I had an arc at one point of trying to make Miros bird strategies work for score runs. They don't. The answer is that they don't work. Like, wow, here's a region with a bunch of really high point creatures. Surely you can find a way to kill them and get points from them. Don't even try. It takes forever. You're probably gonna die a few times. And then you get like 3 kills and like congratulations. You got like same points that you could have gotten from a whole region of lizards with the vulture mask. Maybe if you had like a ton of electric spear. That's already kind of a stretch. But there are centipedes in the region to recharge, right? They're back. Now, do I want to go back to outskirts or just shoreline? Because shoreline would be a faster path to moon. You know, I think I'm going to try to go back up through drainage, because it's something I haven't done before. Or I haven't done... Have I done it? Maybe, but not often at all. Clip into Metropolis. That's definitely something I need to do as... Or I thought it was Artie for a second. Please don't kill me. Nice dance. good idea. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. I don't know what they were thinking, the designers of this area. Let's like make this one little room. We have this one super long pipe as your only way to enter it. Let's also add like 20 creatures here that love to get in your way and block the pipe for everyone involved. I'm gonna give them everything because they kind of hate me at the moment. I don't know why. I only killed like one dude. And no one else was there to see it. That's definitely a good reason, right? I can't be bad. No one saw me kill him. Great, they're gonna... Yeah. I mean, if you could swim, getting back through drainage is not that bad. I think there might be another way to do it through the normal route. The normal route that you would take to get to filtration from drainage. Oh gosh. I'd want to move this guy out of the way. You know, we'll figure that out later. We're gonna accidentally throw the flashbang. Yeah, I dropped it. How do I do this? Okay, I think I've opened up enough space. Maybe. Like fold the centipede over on itself. That almost worked. Oh yeah, just drag it through the floor. Why didn't I think of that? And then there's gonna be another caramel lizard in the way. Yeah, why'd you take out your spear, man? I'm just a little slug cat. No danger to you. I don't recommend doing this challenge in sub-training. Actually, I don't recommend going to sub-training. It's not a good place to be. Also, I have a passage. I might actually just use that right now. But I also kind of said that I'd do the thing in drainage. So I'm going to do that. But I think strategically, the best thing to do would be to use a passage to maybe go back to the moon right now. Yeah, surely you would never spend a passage to get sub-training. Like, why would anyone do that? Sorry. We're all learning here. Hey, dude. Oh, that's just a meal for you. If you can find it. I don't know if you've heard when I was talking about this. There should be a game mode for bingo where you're locked into a single region. and all the challenges can be completed in that one region. So it could be like Pipe Yard, and it forces you to get good at navigating the region. You know, these bingo games can take a while because you're... I also realized that this is gonna... You know what? Maybe this will be the end of the stream. Just completing a row or column. Yeah, I think there's a ton of features that could be... Whoops. I don't want to shelter. A ton of features that could be added to the mod just to make it more enjoyable. Or, like, you know, more features. Obviously, the priority is on the event right now, but... I'm sure there will be people who want to play the mod. So I saw someone actually... Someone did take this path in the bingo. And there is kind of a way that you can go. Up here. Throw boost. And then... Throw boost, grab the pole. Like, I'd never thought about doing that. Don't drown, please. Oh, was it the water level high? That's why that was kind of a sketchy swim. Well, now I need it higher. So I think this used to be possible before downpour. These pipes or these poles are longer, so you can actually grab onto them. Otherwise, you'd have to take the route at the bottom of the region and go through the underwater tunnels. Oh. Also, apparently a kelp can spawn here if it's a pre-cycle. I recommend turning off pre-cycles for any like challenge speedrun events. Maybe they're fun casually, but they make things harder. Unless maybe there's some crazy tech where a creature can only spawn in a pre-cycle, and that's how they get it before everyone else. That'd be really fun to see. Like a salamander or something. Yeah, science is well. That's a like late cycle thing. Do they also show up in some pre-cycle? Now, where's the Perlin drainage? I don't know why. Oh, it's down in the tunnels. I should have grabbed that. Well, I could still go down there. This way? The leech room. I feel like less than 1,000 people have ever been in this room. Actually, I don't know what the scale even is. Like, how many people have been in the first outskirts room, right? And then how about the next outskirts room, the next, and then industrial, then. So it's like a heat map of like the whole map and how many people have been there. That'd be cool to see. There's a snail in this tunnel. That's fun. Four white lizards and shaded. Yeah, I really am not familiar with pre-cycle spawns at all. There's like a few kelp here and there that are relevant. Like salamanders maybe. Maybe some snails. If you play Rivulet, you'll probably see a lot of them. Or Rivulet with pre-cycles. That's actually kind of interesting. That's like a big part of Riv's identity, the pre-cycles happening constantly, and it's turned off and... Like, I mean, I have turned it off, so I never see it. I think that a much better way to approach this board is ignore these ones and this one. These all take way too long. Probably should have focused more on farm raise, because Spore Puff unlock, Noodlefly eggs, Vista Point, the Vulture Grub. Oh, Safari, I totally missed that. Oh, that's unfortunate. Like, going to farm raise quickly would be really good. Hey, dude. Did I shelter? No. I also don't have food. Here's food. A little bit angry food, though. Okay. Anywhere else I can get some... If I found like another... Never mind. We're infiltration, right? Yeah. Actually, I think I'll just end the stream. It's gonna take a long time to just redo all of that. But actually, I'm gonna look at this board. Just talk about it a bit. So my strategy, I started in Underhang in that room right below the Pebbles gate. That's where this expedition started, or the bingo. So I went for this one immediately. Yeah, deliver green neuron to 5 Pebbles. This was a horrible idea, because it took a long time to get Karma to enter the gate. It took a long time to get all the way up through the region. And then the Pebbles cutscene takes a while, and then going down the wall takes a while. This whole thing is super slow for a single objective. This is probably like the one that you would ignore. Then taking it all the way to Moon. while also trying to manage like this one where I also bring items around. Doing multiple quests where you bring items is a huge pain. You know, carry like one relevant item in your stomach and maybe like a pearl from here to there, and that's it. It's even easier as Hunter actually with the extra spear, but even then, it's still not great. I think maybe this bingo board is just not ideal for single player because multiple quests, like multiple of these quests are like way too focused. Like if I'm carrying a Squidcada through 3 gates, I don't really have time to do anything else or carry any other items. This one was totally possible. Like enter outskirts with a pearl, maybe 2 pearls, then get the outskirts pearl, then you just need to go and grab one other from an adjacent region, which could have been like industrial or something. If I were to try to focus on a single bingo, I mean, I definitely could have completed this one while I was in garbage wastes. I definitely could do this one easily and then focus on outskirts. This one at the bottom, if I did with a farm raise, either of these actually I could have done. Actually, this would require the depths one, right? So maybe this one. Points, Squidcada, Shoreline Pearl, kill spiders. Although these are kind of separate, right? Like farm raise and then shaded and then like shoreline, so. But I guess what you do is you go to farm raise, complete these objectives, grab the vulture grub, go to drainage. Well, I guess maybe you'd want to do that, but maybe you'd focus on like the Squidcada. Bring the Squidcada from farm raise to outskirts industrial, shaded, kill spiders, then in shoreline you would do this. And maybe at some other point. Or actually, you know, this would probably also be a good option. If you're confident with getting, I mean, you're a hunter, right? This is like your whole thing. Get a vulture mask, kill tons of lizards, trade a few things with scavengers. It's pretty easy to do in farmeries because there's multiple scavenger interactions. Wherever this unlock is, actually I'm gonna check. I have like 3 maps open right now. Farmeries. It's like from the entrance of Sky Islands. So I guess from where I was in Underhang, I would go to Chimney, then Sky, then Farmeries to get that unlocked really easily. Pass through the toll, give them pearls and a spear. Grab a noodle fly egg, do that too. Like I could complete a lot of objectives really quickly if I just rushed Farmeries. So I think that'd probably be the best option in a real game. And this is kind of a red herring, right? Like, oh, I'm right next to Pebbles, let me do this, but like this column obviously is gonna take way too long. This one requires going to Subterranean and entering from Shoreline, right? So this might actually take way too long because you can't really do this and get this at the same time. And if you're rushing to farm raise, you're gonna get this before anyone completes these objectives. Anyway, I think that did go decently otherwise. Like I didn't die too much for Hunter. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. I think I am playing tomorrow in the tournament. Yes, tomorrow, 1 hour before the time that I would normally stream. Do I have a time zone? Man, I should really like standardize my schedule to some time zone that I'd know. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching. See ya.